right, Taurus, August 2022. So, your underlying oracle card is the Mirror card from this Pure Magic Oracle deck. And it speaks of intuition and cycles of, you know, the darker side of life, meaning the mysteries and kind of misunderstood things or taboo things. It also speaks of the spectrums of things. So there's gradients of things. Nothing is just black and white. So there might be a situation that feels a little bit difficult to find yourself in at the moment, and it's asking you to use your intuition to guide you through anything that you can't fully understand or fully see. Your Lenormand cards speak of either the innocence of lineage of a specific man or person in your life. They could have to do with the truth of the man's family. There's also I don't have the child here, and there really isn't any cards except for maybe there's two cards actually that represent children in the spread, but this could be a relationship that you've known for a very long time. This also could be an older man of the family that it's speaking of. At the center, I see that you have given up on a struggle, or someone around you has given up on a struggle that's been long wearing on them or you, and it's become so burdensome that whoever couldn't fight anymore, and giving up a fight towards something. Right at the end of a situation, there could have been a culmination or a new cycle coming around the corner, but somebody just said, I can't continue with this for whatever reason. Whether it was they were emotionally drained, financially, or mentally drained in the situation. I do see balance being restored to this. It's as if it comes in from an external source, whether that be clarity. All of a sudden, somebody gets a download on how to make the situation better or more fair. And not fair in like a justice way, fair in a kind of a tempered way. Emotionally, maybe if somebody was feeling pretty beat down, and then there was some kind of healing that came in over time, and might not have seen that coming for a while or see it happening during this time, but it comes in, and it comes in swiftly, and there's a great change. There's many different ways this reading can go. It can be about a love relationship, and I am seeing that for a lot of you it is. In the past, this relationship would have been something that was a mutually warm and sweet kind of, just very innocent and kind of a newer type love, a young love maybe. And right now you're feeling like there's a lot to deal with in the situation, that you might have only a couple of choices, and you're trying to balance. There's two cards of balance also. The Two of Pentacles is like a playful balance of doing your work while, maybe hell or high water is breaking loose in the background, but you're trying to stay focused on what you need to focus on, and juggling to keep everything even Steven or functional. The Temperance card, however, is a major arcana, and this speaks of great healing through alchemy of one's own inner world, and in so doing, the alchemy inside the external world is expressed. It is expressed in the external world. The balance that comes from tempering our emotions, tempering, taking care. Self-care comes in a great deal here. So if you were going through some emotional things and you started to really take care of yourself, whether you went into therapy, whether you had a self-care routine, there is a great change that comes in very suddenly from this. But you are aware that there's still work to be done. You're still having to juggle this situation or multiple situations at the same time. You might be currently aware that the person that you're interested in has options. What you're unaware is maybe, because the Page of Cups is typically somebody who is offering their cup of love. It can be slightly immature, though, in the reverse. It's not like they're giving you their all, or at least not making it seem like it. So you might be unaware that you might be coming off as a bit standoffish, or maybe not fully expressing, being maybe too timid to give yourself fully at this time, emotionally, to the situation. Or there might be some things that you haven't dealt with emotionally yet about expressing how you truly feel about someone or something. And it might be because you've just been through a very difficult time and feel like, it's not worth it. I've already been through a lot and I don't want to go through any more in regards to this situation or another situation that scarred you from the past. In the future, I see there being a new beginning in love, and there's stability here. However, I see some kind of possessiveness. So there's almost like, once you get it, you don't want to let it go. And the only thing I see wrong with that is sometimes when we hold on to something that is so surreal. I mean, love is real, but it's surreal as well, because you can't really hold it in your hands. It's a feeling. It's an entity of its own. It can stifle and smother a situation. So maybe something from the past, maybe it hasn't been working out for some of you, and you're holding on to it for dear life in the future, or something in the past came in, and now you're realizing that you're giving more of yourself emotionally to this situation in the future, and creating stability within the situation and holding on to it. Just don't hold on to it too tightly, is what I'm going to say. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like maybe in the past there was, in love, if that's what we're talking about, there was a lot of disappointment, and you just didn't think you would ever find somebody. And then something came in suddenly to kind of, like the universe kind of came in and said, okay, well, we'll take this here. They're focusing on themselves. They're giving themselves the attention they need. And we're going to drop somebody in the immediate past. They drop somebody into your life. You might not know that you're not expressing yourself fully, or this person might be not experiencing this as you are right now currently, but in the future it seems like things work out, and you get to have and hold this love. It becomes something that's tangible because it's grounded. There's a lot of grounding that needs to be done here, because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I always see that as like a need to ground our new ideas and concepts so that they can grow into real, tangible things. So this is something that you are advised to do, to get real about what you're thinking, to put actions in. And these two are next to each other. So maybe take the steps necessary to express what you're thinking to somebody, how you really feel about somebody. That could potentially move this relationship into a more serious, or back into play, if it was something from the past and you want it to return to you. Others are seeing you as kind of not wanting to take any risks. Maybe they know, but they see you as being afraid to step out and take the leap of faith and put your heart on the line. I do see having a belief in yourself again is going to be important part of this process. Having a belief that you can have things, that you deserve things. And then when they come to you, you gotta make sure that you don't stifle them, but also don't let go at the same time. Let them go, but don't let them go. It doesn't make much sense, does it? But it's saying, like, once you have it, you have it. So treat it good. Obviously, that would be something that most people would understand. What you're hoping, if this is about this person's family, not being a part of their decision-making process, in terms of love, in terms of partnership and business, you wanting to partner up with them, but their family having their own truth about the matter. I see you hoping that you'll be seen as somebody who is an intellectual and that can have a fresh and kind of exciting perspective on this matter that other people see as like an emotionally fulfilling, happy ending kind of situation. You're hoping for the happy ending. You're hoping that you can take what you are thinking about and bring it down into a manifestation that creates happiness for yourself and others in the situation. And you might be seeking out some sort of guidance, hoping to find some sort of guidance on these matters of creating this happiness for you or for somebody else. I have the 9 and the 10 of Cups here. So there is great fulfillment here emotionally. And there is a kind of feeling very, very content and satisfied with the overall outcome of this situation. There's an overindulgence as well. So, and now that I'm seeing it, if this was somebody from the past that you were dating that was having some substance abuse issues, then I see, like, in the past you both having a good time, and in the future them kind of not wanting to let go of these kind of, you not wanting to let go of these kind of patterns, or them. There's a certain change that happens. I don't have the Devil card anywhere, so I'm not thinking that it's like something that's really serious in regards to like addiction. but I do see some kind of alcohol influence or some kind of partying here to a certain degree. Because I have the Temperance. I have the Cups. I have Cups. I have Cups. I have more Cups. It's definitely a love reading of some kind, whether it's family or friendship or a romance. Very well could be friendship, and it could also be the connections of this person that are coming into play and kind of affecting the relationship. Because it seems they're loyal to they're growing more loyal to an abundance of love. Yes, so the relationship is growing. And I see that it's taking some time. And, if this person was somebody from the past, then, that came into your life in the past and you had a little fling and maybe it didn't go anywhere. And you feel like it isn't going anywhere currently, but something's about to come in and change that and make it so that it's more tangible for you to call it your own. I don't like to put possessives on relationships and stuff, but this very well could be a man coming into your life, or a person coming into your life that's going to offer their cup of love, and you'll receive it, and it will be stable. It'll be a stable relationship. There's some grounding needed in terms of expressing oneself on the matter, so you might need to get a little more mature about what you're thinking, how you're feeling. If there's any juggling going on, you're aware of there are other people that have been in the mix of the situation. I wouldn't see that as being something that's going to last forever, maybe, because it's such a minor card in the minor arcana. It's a low number, and it also means duality. So he loves me not. He loves me not. You're kind of in that phase. I see fulfillment in the end, though. So, all right, Taurus. Reading was a little all over the place. Forgive me. Been an interesting couple months here. I hope you're doing really well, and I hope this reading finds you in good spirits. Have a great August, and I'll see you in September.